collecting the money for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bring it back together now then. And I'm gonna take a seat, and I'm gonna ask if we can just sort of, I don't know if we need necessarily one from each group, but let's try to get some people that didn't come up last week at least. We'll do it to sort of do it that way. So if your group wasn't kind of called on or tagged last week, maybe you can volunteer this week. But what I'd like you to do is, let's just call this, let me just put a heading up here. You don't necessarily have to write here, but it'd be kind of good if some of you would write something. And we'll just put classroom environment. We'll just call this classroom environment. Okay? And let's just try to get some ideas. So who wants to start? Who wants to start off? There's sort of a big group, so I'm just going to kind of pick on somebody here. This big group in the back here, lots of lively discussion. There's Jean and Evangeline and Sister and some of the others. So why don't you guys pick somebody out there? I'm going to start with, that's kind of unfair, but there you are. Maybe I'm being unfair. But I'm going to pick on you guys, all right? So if we can have somebody from that group start off and just come up and talk about what you can do to generate an exciting classroom environment. Okay? So go ahead and pick somebody, nominate somebody in the group. Sister, you got nominated, I think. Sister Rose, we get together on three. Sister Rose. 1, 2, 3. Sister Rose. Come on, sister. You can do it. No? She's refusing. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, she's gonna. Okay. Can you come up here, please? I'll give her a hand. Thank you very much.
We're talking about the low-key teachers but still effective.
Absolutely.
Using, we're starting out like
You're a movie star, come on.
We're talking about many of us are not a raw teachers, or low-key, but we're still using different ways that we still find that's effective. By starting out what we're good at, like one teacher, she's a music teacher, so she used music to get the attention of their students. And like one, use their sense of humor. Like I once taught lower grades, kindergarten, I use puppets, and I like to tell stories. Children get good attention giver children using puppets and stories. And not only kindergarten, but I find that now teaching elementary, upper elementary, they like stories too. So that's my plus, I use that all the time to get my students. And one last thing, the music teacher, she used color pencils to help her students to express their feelings. Like if she's teaching, she introducing music, different kinds of music, she would let them use the color pencils to show that if they like that kind of music or they feel sad or happy, so they would use the darker colors, or they really liked that kind of music. They'll use the more dark colors, and then when they don't like it, they'll use more lighter. So all those environment we can use use, if we don't have it, you know, like natural, we can use other tools to help us, you know, accomplish being effective teachers.
Thank you. Okay, another volunteer from a different group.
I'll go.
Go ahead, please. Thank you. Thank you.
We didn't really focus on like low-key teachers.
That's okay. That was just a suggestion. Anything is fine. Very good.
Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, if you get in the camera, okay. One of the things we said was create a simulation for your class. What I remember this from memory. Social studies teacher, history teacher. We were learning about Vietnam War, and he was really into like the soldier thing. And so he took us out to the soccer field, and he made us pretend like we were part of a troop or something. And he was actually rolling around in the grass, and we had another group who was in like another platoon, and we had to call each other. So we were simulating the lesson. I guess how to be a soldier, I guess. Another thing that's similar to a simulation is to turn your room into the lesson, like decoration and activities. Like I gave the example, if I were to teach about China or India, I would change the room to make it look like it was China or look like it was India. Another thing is show a video. Maybe, you know, an interesting video. Doesn't necessarily have to be a funny video, but something that will get the students' interest. Use music and dance. We use this a lot in kindergarten, but I think it's effective in other grade levels as well. Another thing is having visitors to come and share, people you know who know about the subject. Invite them to come and share a bit about whatever your topic is that day. Take the class outside of the classroom, like the simulation or field trip. The class, I don't think always has to be in the classroom. It can be outside as well. Another thing is, last thing is actually play games that can help students. I remember in middle school, we would play Jeopardy with with one of my teachers to help us study for a test on the day. So, yeah.
Great.
That's it.
All good suggestions.